Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and today I'm going to try and show you a solution for the drifting or unresponsive analog stick on a PSP. So the first thing you need to do is take the faceplate off, which there's a screw here, one there, two here, and then one here, and then this just pops right off. And I only had this problem once I started using an aftermarket faceplate. The original one didn't cause me that at all. Everything fits better, but it's cracked, so I actually bought another one of these. Hopefully I'll have better luck with the next one. But one of the problems was, this was popped up a little bit, and then it wasn't sitting correctly, so I pushed it down. So that's one thing just to check real quick. You want the screws to be down the whole way, but not tight, because you could break the plastic. So just tight enough that it's not loose. One thing you can do if you want is to get a little alcohol on a Q-tip or something and clean the pins up. And then some people have said, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a little translucent rectangular bar, but it actually has little metal prongs that run straight up through it. If you take that out, sometimes they say to wipe that off, but if you never had the problem before, like if it's your PSP and you've never had the problem before, I don't think it would be because of that. And you want to be careful because you don't want to lose that. It's hard to get back in there, and it has to be aimed the right way because those prongs only can go straight up. If you have them in that way, they're not going to make a connection at all. So I really wouldn't mess with that. But if you just want to wipe the top while it's like this, and just see if that fixes anything. And then I find the easiest way to check this is just to go into the internet browser. And again, since this faceplate doesn't fit correctly, I'm going to have some trouble. See, it's fast in that direction, fast in this direction, fast, and now it's slow this way. Sometimes it'll be slow in different directions. You can see just because it's loose, it's messing the thing up. Again, if you're using a factory faceplate, you probably won't get that. And obviously I have to try and get but you can see it's slow. So the fix for this, well, first off, you need a faceplate that's on way better than this one. But there's a way you can calibrate it. If you go into your system settings, and then system information. Again, I'm holding this down just because, again, that's causing the stick to be loose. But once you're in here, if you spin this clockwise 20 times, it's supposed to calibrate it. And you want to try and not mess up and try and do it in a perfect circle. Now, since my PSP is creaky and everything, because it's not making good connection, as soon as I let go, it'll throw the calibration off again. But again, yours, if you haven't messing with anything in here, you shouldn't have that problem. It'll just be because of what I'm doing here. I'm not getting a good connection. But I've tried this with other ones, and it'll start to register again. So now, for whatever reason, it's slow in all the directions, but they're all registering it. It's not jumping around. But then as soon as I lift up, it'll throw it back off. However, that did work for me. When I get a different faceplate, that won't happen. So for you, I would just go in there and try that. I have seen it work. It did work for me. But again, it's just my faceplate's messing with things because it's not getting a good connection. But aside from that, it is an easy fix. If it would still have a problem, then you might have to buy another one of the modules. But they're really just those two screws, and then you can just get another one on eBay or something. And you could always try that as well. It wouldn't cost too much. But I would, before you do anything else, just try that calibration on that menu and see if it makes any difference. So I can't guarantee that it'll work, but it's at least something you can try. It's about the best and easiest suggestion or tip I found on the internet. So hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching and to see me in the next one. Have a good one.